Hello and welcome to the Barren Renewable Transmission Project Informational Public Meeting. The Los Angeles Department of Water and Power would like to thank you for attending tonight's meeting. This meeting will provide project updates, study results, and evaluation of transmission line routing alternatives. This is also an opportunity for the project team to discuss your comments received during scoping, which were added to the project record and are being considered in the development of the environmental review document. The need for electricity in the western United States has increased substantially since the end of the last major transmission investment cycle in the 1980s. Population increases and economic growth in California have increased the energy demands. California also has one of the most aggressive renewable energy programs in the country today. Investment in new transmission is needed to ensure a reliable transmission grid and to meet the delivery needs of renewable energy, such as wind, solar, and geothermal. The City of Los Angeles Department of Water and Power is proposing the project to access clean, renewable energy resources to improve reliability and to upgrade transmission capacity. The primary purpose and need for the proposed project is to reduce the environmental impacts associated with greenhouse gases, other air pollutants, and create a more sustainable environment. In May 2007, the City of Los Angeles released the Green LA Plan, an action plan to lead the nation in fighting global warming to reduce the city's greenhouse gas emissions. Increasing the use of renewable energy will significantly reduce the city's greenhouse gases. Therefore, the city has set renewable portfolio standard goals to increase the percentage of electricity supplied by renewable energy sources. In order to reach these RPS goals, LADWP needs to access areas where electricity is being generated by renewable energy sources, such as wind, solar, and geothermal. Wind and solar energy is intermittent and does not provide a consistent energy source controllable or dispatchable by power system operations to meet peak demand conditions. Matching the renewable energy production with demands for power is an enormous challenge requiring greater operating flexibility within the electrical system. The North American Electric Reliability Corporation and Western Electricity Coordinating Council set reliability standards and define the system reserve margin requirements for the electrical infrastructure within the United States and locally within the western U.S. LADWP must ensure that it has sufficient resources available to meet standards and electrical demands. And finally, the Forest Service and BLM need to respond to the applications from LADWP for a special use permit, right-of-way grant, and amendments to existing permits and grants. Over the next few minutes, I would like to explain how LADWP is proposing to meet the purpose and need. LADWP's proposed project will consist of 1. A new double-circuit 230 kilovolt transmission line from the existing Barren Ridge switching station to Haskell Canyon. 2. Between Haskell Canyon and the Castaic Power Plant, one additional 230 kilovolt circuit will be added onto the existing double-circuit structures. 3. Upgrading of the existing Owens Gorge Rinaldi 230 kilovolt transmission line with larger capacity conductors between the Barren Ridge switching station and the Rinaldi substation located near San Fernando, California. 4. And lastly, a new electrical switching station is proposed within Haskell Canyon. LADWP is committed to a renewable energy policy that seeks to boost the amount of renewable energy that the utility provides its customers to achieve 35% renewables by 2020. Concurrent with developing and purchasing renewable generation, LADWP is planning new and expanded transmission systems to bring those renewable energy resources to their service area. 2 other key components of achieving the RPS goal include expansion of LADWP's Solar Rooftop Incentive Program and energy efficiency programs. The Barren Ridge Renewable Transmission Project is also an essential component for meeting the RPS goals. LADWP currently uses 8% renewable energy. By constructing the Barren Ridge Renewable Transmission Project, LADWP is expected to add 12% renewable energy capacity to meet current RPS goals. The use of renewable energy from the project will also reduce greenhouse gases by approximately 10%. Northeast of the Tehachapi Mountains, LADWP is developing 2 wind projects that would total 270 megawatts combined. Furthermore, LADWP currently has several interconnection requests for approximately 2,000 megawatts of renewable solar and wind energy projects within the same geographical area. The existing Owens Gorge-Rinaldi 230 kilovolt transmission line, which has a maximum of 400 megawatt transfer capacity, currently is loaded with 160 megawatts of electrical load, leaving only 240 megawatts of excess capacity. Maximizing the capacity of the existing Owens Gorge-Rinaldi corridor is needed for the project to not only meet the need for LADWP's proposed wind projects and current interconnection requests, but to utilize future renewable energy sources in this area, which are projected by the California Energy Commission at over 4,000 megawatts of wind and over 2,000 megawatts of solar. The addition of a new 230 kilovolt transmission line and reconductoring of the existing Owens Gorge-Rinaldi transmission line together would provide up to 2,100 megawatts of total power capacity. Power generated from wind and solar resources is intermittent and only generated when the resources are available. However, power cannot be stored and must be generated when needed. At times of high demand, intermittent renewable energy sources may be insufficient. The Castaic Power Plant is a 1,255 megawatt pump storage facility and can be used to integrate the intermittent renewable energy resources from the Mojave Desert and the Tehachapi Mountain areas. When electrical demand is low, the excess energy produced from the intermittent renewable energy sources can be used to pump water uphill and stored in Pyramid Lake. When electrical demand is high and renewable energy production is low, the water may then be released downhill through turbines to produce electricity. Utilities are responsible to provide a reliable and uninterrupted supply of energy to its customers. The project proposes to strengthen reliability by constructing a switching station. A switching station interconnects different transmission lines together and provides necessary flexibility of the electrical system. The proposed Haskell switching station would help LADWP meet NERC and WECC reliability standards while providing greater flexibility in the utilization of renewable energy.